Hey YouTube, here we have a brand new Honda HRX2174HZA. This model comes equipped with an electric start, as you can see right here. This is the rechargeable model, where as the engine runs it actually constantly charges the battery, rather than the older model where you had to charge it once in the beginning of the season and once at the end of the season. This model features auto choke, as you can see right here, and pretty much has every bell and whistle you can think of. Has the hydrostatic drive, which they call cruise control. This allows you to adjust this lever, the orange one on the right, so that you can choose pretty much any speed you want, as opposed to just having like a certain number of gears. Or the smart drive, which is this a cable driven transmission that does not use hydrostatic fluid. So anyways, why I got this video going is I got this mower brand new. I'm having issues with the battery. It was pretty much dead when I received it. So I tried cutting the lawn a couple times, put about 3 hours of charge time on it. Starter started turning over, however, it wasn't actually spinning fast enough to engage the starter to start the engine. So took the battery out here. As you can see, it's right here. This battery is much smaller than the older ones, which you just charge once in the beginning and once at the end of the season. Since you're constantly charging it, they can make a smaller, more affordable battery. I think there's only like 28 bucks to replace. But to my surprise, it was completely dead, and I charged it on a battery tender. I got it up to, get the voltage meter on there for you. So it's at 12.6 or 12.59, but it's about 12.6 volts. When I first charged it, it was around 12.7 or 12.72. It's been sitting like a day or two. There, 12.6. And now I'm going to reinstall it and see how she works. Battery just goes in right here. This little contraption just slides right onto the battery terminals. Once that's on, slide into the box. And you put your cover on, which has 3 screws to fasten it to the actual box. And now that's fastened, let's give her a start. So I'm going to put it on fast, bunny rabbit. There is no choke, as you can see, because this is the auto choke, so you just put on fast. And then I'm going to start it up. First click is on, second click is starter. Looks like I got some surging going on with the initial start with the auto choke. Looks like it worked itself out. I noticed if this sits for a period of time, it does seem to surge a little in the beginning with the auto choke, but after only a day or two of sitting, it seems to start pretty quickly. So I'm not sure why having it sit for a few more days or a full week versus a couple days makes it kind of surge a little more with the auto choke. So now we got it running. Bring it back down to idle. Hear how quiet this thing is. Bring back up to fast. And we'll turn it off. They recommend that you run it for at least 3 minutes before turning it off in the owner's manual, but I'm going to put this back on fast, give it a nice start, and see how it works. Start it right up. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. So if any of you happen to get a Honda HRX2174 or 217, any number, HZA with a rechargeable battery, comes dead from the factory, pop it open, probably put on a battery tender or something similar. Honda does sell an optional charger which you can buy for I think about 25 to 30 bucks, might be like 28, 29, and you just plug it in for 24 hours to do a full charge. Very similar to the older HMA where you had a battery that you just charged once at the beginning of the season, once at the end. You can do the same thing with this smaller battery, but it is optional because it does have the automatic charge feature built in. Obviously the only problem is battery comes dead, or if you happen to let it sit all winter and it kind of loses voltage, you might need to buy that optional charger. But in my case, I want the battery tender because it will actually float the battery rather than having a constant charge. So if I wanted to during the winter, I can just leave it on the battery tender all winter to make sure that battery doesn't die and get sulfated. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you. Bye.